Our first and only female bout of the evening now taking place. 53 kilogram full tie rules to be contested over 5 3-minute rounds. In the red corner, wearing the black and yellow trunks, we've got the Ninja Lean coming out of Norway, representing frontline Muay Thai. Her opponent, the formidable Amy Pirnie, representing Inferno in Scotland. She's got an interesting record. She's held a British title at the 56 kilo and 53 kilo, sorry, weight division, the IBKA. And she's had several fights now as a professional in the K1. 10 fights, I believe. She had 6 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, and 1 disqualification. So both these young girls, experienced fighters. Nice snapping kick there from Amy.
Tentative opening from both girls to begin with, just feeling each other out. And Amy just edging in maybe on that front foot, looking for the decisive shots. But
nice catch and counter there from the Scot.
You know, but for all Stand and Bang fans, they all know Anne, who is a Stand and Bang veteran.
She really is a Stand and Bang veteran. This is probably like the 4th fight I think I've commentated on for the Ninja. She's consistent. I say she's part of the furniture here. She's always in great shape. Always ready to put on a fight. This is probably the most tentative I think I've seen her in a fight. Normally she comes straight out, very, very technical fighter, very fit, very strong. But this is a really slow and thoughtful start from her.
It's going to be a case of maybe feeling each other out for the first 2. And again, as we've said many times already previously, rounds 3, 4 and 5 are going to be the big score. I mean, we know Anne has got the tank on her to be able to sustain herself.
Yeah, she's never ever looked at anything but incredible shape. The front line Muay Thai gang, they're a formidable team. Always put out really strong, consistently good fighters. So she comes from a great pedigree, good background. The Scot here looking really composed, relaxed, calm.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to admit, I've not actually seen Amy fight previously. I mean, I understand. I mean, she has beaten Liverpool's Jade Sandlin previously, and that's no easy fight either. Because again, Jade is a formidable opponent. So it's both girls obviously not out of place facing each other.
Nice high kick there from the Scot, just catching the Ninja.
And, both girls just tentative there, and Anne with some big hands.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see these girls working the knees here in the clinch.
Nice evasion from the head kick there from Anne.
Yeah, really technical looking fighters, these two here. Again, their only female fighter of the night. Keeping the standards nice and high here at Stand and Bang as always. Round 2 now getting on the way of this female full tie rules bout. We've got Amy, as I say, the Scot coming out here, looking really composed, really calm, nice technical fighter, just picking her shots really well. And the Ninja Lean, the Norwegian, fighting out a frontline Muay Thai again, tentatively, cautiously looking to pick her shots, really stinging, sharp looking turning kicks. She's putting some combinations together well, but her kicks are continually being caught by the Scot, and then she's being countered and taken down.
Yeah, I've got to say, Anne's got some real venom in those kicks, but Amy, she's got them under control. She's catching and countering quite well.
Yeah, she's not panicking. She's catching. She's weathering the storm. She's catching the kicks. Nice left turning kick there, landing from the Scot.
It's a testament to the level that she can fight at with the way she's catching and taking them kicks down. Many times you see fighters who are catching these kicks and they don't do anything with it. She's always got a return. She always knows what she's doing. And both girls they're not wasting any energy on needless shots, which is nice to see. They're actually being very decisive with what they're doing.
Yeah, they say these girls, both experienced fighters, technically look fantastic. As I say, they're keeping the bar nice and high. It's early doors. To say it's a marathon, 5 3-minute rounds. Long way to go. You don't want to expend yourself too early, too quickly. But that was a nice turning kick there from the Scot, landing in the midsection of the Ninja. And then she's mixing her kicks up really nicely here. The young Scot looking really comfortable, really calm. looks completely at home in there. Nice evasion there. He's had a little lean back, just leaned out of the way of that high kick, then countered really quickly with her own. Exactly, a sign of some fantastic training and a wealth of experience, both in the team that you're with and obviously on your own accord.
Nice tight stance as well, adapted by Anne in the middle of that ring there, you know. Hands are nice and high. You know, a lot of fighters, they generally tend to drop their hands a little bit lower, but I think, you know, that's an indication of the level of the threat that I think she knows is in front of her, that you can't afford any silly, simple mistakes there. And I think that goes for both girls in all fairness.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the Ninja and Lean just looking slightly more pensive, looking slightly more tense here, really looking to kind of find something, like almost as if she looks somewhat frustrated in the situation. The Scot looks really relaxed, really calm. She doesn't even look like she's in a fight. If you look at her body language, she just seems so cool, calm and collective.
Yeah, you know, her chin is down, hands are up.
There's literally not even a bead of sweat on her yet.
No, you know, and she's just got that glare about her where she's just got that focus. She knows what's in front of her. She knows what she needs to do.
Yeah, the Scot literally, to me, just looks like she's in a sparring session at the moment, not even slightly bothered by what's going on.
This is round 3 of the scheduled 5-round full tie rules bout between Amy Pirnie of Inferno, Scotland and Anne Lean of Frontline Muay Thai in Norway. Both girls got a good track record, good history. Both come from decent gyms. Both girls got a good style about them as well.
Yeah, what's really interesting I find here is the whole leg catching dynamic between these two. Like every time the Scot grabs the Norwegian's leg, I mean, she tends to really take advantage of that fact. And as a result, Anne Lean has hit the deck, you know, countless times. Whereas not once has the Norwegian been able to catch the Scot's kick and do a great deal with it. You know, the Scot's been really great at kind of pushing away as her leg's been caught, as I say, and not be taken down. She's really been able to remain composed, keep her balance. Oh, nice high kick there for the Ninja.
Great slip from Amy there with a return kick. I mean, what we was talking about in the break actually was how Amy, she looks, you know, she doesn't waste any shots. Everything she throws is with precision. You know, and yeah, fantastic balance there when she did actually get her kick caught, and she's got a great balance about her, great style. It's almost as if she knows what she's going to do after the next move. She's always looking 2 steps ahead.
Yeah, no, I say, yeah, look really comfortable. I really like the style of the young Scots kicks. Just say, I mean, I've seen it a couple of times already tonight. It's something that I used to do quite a lot. I say you almost look like you're throwing a low kick and it switches up really quickly into a high kick. And it catches some people off guard, especially if they're dropping their hand trying to catch the kick. And then it becomes a really useful tool.
Wraps her up well in the clincher as she come in, and she just took that supporting leg out. Very clever. Again, that's a testament to the experience that she's built up, the level at which she's fought at as well.
Yeah, it's interesting. Look at the young Scot. She doesn't make any eye contact at all. She almost seems to be staring at the torso section of the Ninja the whole time. The Ninja looking, you know, looking towards the eyes of her opponent the whole time and not being met with anything. And again, they catch the kick. Doesn't really manage to do a great deal with it, comparatively to the young Scot. Amy doubling up that quick quite nicely there. Going low, going high. Yeah, the Ninja, Anne Lean, really just looks like she's struggling to find an answer to the problem that's put in front of her.
You know, it's always a tough one. When you've got a tough opponent in front of you, it's one thing, but when you've got a clever and tough opponent, you know, it makes it that much more difficult. And I think this is what she's facing tonight. You know, she's coming up against young Amy Pirnie here, who's got fantastic style about her and very clever fighter to go with it. Round 4 of this scheduled 5-round Muay Thai fight between Anne Lean from Norway and Amy Pirnie from Scotland. And again, I mean, both girls there, I mean, it went tit for tat on the kicks, and I think Anne just showed a bit of a grimace in her face there as she got caught as she was falling down.
I think, as I say, Pirnie seems to be capitalising really well on these kind of catching of the kicks, the timing of the returns. She seems completely in control of that aspect of the fight. And as I say, the Ninja looks frustrated, I would say, is probably a fair description. She got up, she was grimacing, but I don't know whether it was out of pain as such or more frustrated of the fact that this is continuously happening, and she doesn't seem to be able to find the answers to the question that's in front of her at the moment.
No, it's, again, like I said, I mean, sometimes, I mean, it's all well and good. I mean, Anne's always fought great opponents whenever she's come over here. Laura Prowse, Nicola Cade, Grace Spicer, etc. But sometimes, you know, sometimes you could just have a bad day. Yeah, the Scot just looking a little bit stagnant on her feet there for a second, very low. Oh, and just as I say that, she comes in with a thunderous body shot, followed by that kick. Nice combination, she put them together there. Now all of a sudden she's gone from throwing tentative shots early on, scoring points, to just really slowly picking her shots, and now she's landing in with some real power. Yeah, I like that fake body shot then that she landed with. She threw the fake body and then straight in with a body kick.
Yeah, I mean, to me, at the moment, I'm not judging this, but it seems reasonably one-sided to me at the moment. I think, you know, Anne, the Ninja Lean, is putting in a great show, as she always does, giving it her all. But I feel that she's a little bit outclassed here by this fighter.
Yeah, most certainly. I think Amy's... no, like I said, I've never seen Amy before, but it's most
nice right hook to the body there from the Scot.
It's definitely a fighter that I'd love to keep watching, but she's got a great Thai style about her.
Yeah, nice timing, composed, relaxed.
It's fantastic.
You saw a cheeky little elbow there. I think that was about the first elbow I've seen so far in the fight. Again, Anne Lean, still full of beans, still full of fitness, just bounced around, trying to find a way in, but struggling here. Yeah, Amy just looking really relaxed. Like I say, it just looks like sparring practice for her now.
Big knee to the back there from Amy as well. It's a massive scoring inside. She's really exposing that back.
Final 10 seconds now, this fourth round. Oh, nice left hook there, landed by the Scot.
And this is round 5, the 5th and final round of the scheduled 5-round fight.
How do you think it's going so far, Rob? Like, in your opinion, how do you see the overview of the fight up until this point?
You know, I mean, I hate speculating, I hate talking about other fighters, and I hate trying to...
Well, you're a commentator, so it's like your job to talk about fighting. So how do you feel it's going so far? I mean, I'm not saying you have to pick on anyone. I mean, for me, the young Scot seems to...
Me personally, yeah, I see. I have Amy ahead.
Yeah, I'm not one of the judges, but not only do I have her ahead, she just seems like so comfortable here. I can barely see any sweat anywhere. Like, she's hardly broken out of sweat. It's like sparring practice for her. I'm taking nothing away from Anne Lean because she's phenomenal. She's always in great shape, always game girl, always up for a fight. But I just feel like there's just a slight, dare I say, class differential here. Like the Scot hasn't even got a mark on her.
Yeah,
and she's literally
big cheek to the body there, and it was effortless. No, I suppose you're right. I mean, look, I hate speculating on the judges' jobs, but yeah, I mean, for me, Amy is ahead in this fight. I mean, she's scoring well. She's the stronger of the two fighters. She's, you know, the few times she has been on the back foot, she's scored very cleverly as she's been stepping off. I think in all aspects here, she just looks a stronger fighter, and I think you're right. I think there is an element of being a class above, and that's no disrespect to Anne.
No, I mean, you know,
she's a phenomenal fighter, but occasionally you always just come up against that one person.
Yeah. You know, there was some great fights that Mike Tyson fought, you know, but at the end of the day, people came up against Mike Tyson at the end of the day, didn't they? You know, and it's like anything in life, you know. Certainly in this fight, the Ninja just seems to have run into a bit of a wall.
Big body kicks coming in from Amy. She just scores so well. I mean, she's just got, you know, like I said, she's a clever fighter. She's pointing very well. She knows what she's doing, and you know, everything. I mean, we can hear her corner team next to us here as well, and everything he's calling out, she's following the instructions perfectly. So, big body kick.
Yeah, Nice combination there, switching from the hands into that turning kick into the midsection of the Ninja. See that welting now start to appear on the rib cage, where she's being sort of continuously hit time and time again. And again, the Scot is remarkably, or relatively comparatively, mark-free.
Nice head kick there, nice fake body in straight into the head. She doubled it up at the end as well.
But I mean, yeah, like I said, give credit to the Ninja. I mean, she still stood here. She's not getting battered around the ring. Like, she's still coming forward. She still stood here. 5 rounds, 3-minute rounds, full tie rules. She still stood in the middle of the ring. I don't want to sound like I'm taking anything away from her, but for me, I say the young Scot seems super comfortable, picking her shots at will.
We've got coming to the last 10 seconds of this fight now, and it's nice slip and body kick. I mean, fantastic fight. I mean, great, both girls, fantastic fighters, the pair of them.
After 5 rounds of action, your judges have reached a unanimous decision, all in favour of your winner, fighting out of the blue corner from